Red Prison. If you're not familiar, go check out another video, YouTube. Let's go play. Let's go play. Run it back. See if we can keep up our record for the evening. Doing well so far. If we would have hit the 4th land, it might have kept us in the game. Maybe. The problem is that our token blocks... You'd have to be able to like Karn and then down to get bridge. There was no guarantee of that. All right, let's play first. Great start to this league. The no-lander, double Chalice. Maybe Chalice on 0 is really good. It's mulligan. All right, I'll take my 2 lands here. I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna get rid of a Chandra. I'm gonna keep 2 Blood Moons in case my opponent Thoughtseizes one away. Blood Moon's been really good lately, and I like keeping those over the Chandra. Our deck is swayed a little more towards being effective with Karn anyway, and so keeping the Karn makes the most sense of the 2 4-drops. Some people would say, well, diversify. You had 2 Blood Moons. Pitch one of those back. I don't want 2 4-drops that I can't cast. Lead with Gemstones to confuse them. Lead with the Gemstones. What the heck is Fluffy playing? Who knows? Stomping Ground. Blood Moon looking good. Land go. Needing another land here. Blood Moon will be the first thing I play if we get an opportunity to do so. Stomping Ground. Basic Forest. Who needs lands anyway? Top decking a Magus for us. Not very good. Hoping my opponent's not Ponza and is about to pillage me. Misty Rainforest can go get another forest if they so choose. Choosing Stomping Ground. Double red is scary. Molten Rain, Pillage, and other things like that are bad. Pillage is away the mountain. This is a very difficult matchup at this point because we're so far behind. Don't kill this. Don't kill this. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh. Don't play Chandra either. I think if they play Chandra, it's game over. I mean, Bloodbraid Elf is pretty close to game over too. I have a strange knack for calling my opponent's shots. Maybe I am my opponent's. I'm gonna concede to conceal information, even though it's probably very obvious what I'm doing. My opponent's attacking me for potentially 4. I hit a Scavenger Grounds. Ironically, it's not red. The next time I see red is... What is this? Turn 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Turn 12. So 7 turns of Bloodbraid Elf beating me down. That wouldn't be too good. We'll just say that. Okay. This one's kind of fun because I can take out some of my Blood Moon effects. We're going to just take in things that can remove creatures. Arbor Elf's fine to hit. Bloodbraid Elf is fine to hit. Seasoned Pyromancer's fine to hit. These are things that they have. The worst card for us to see on turn 3 will be Koithis, God of Destiny, because God of Destiny we have no way to interact with. Let's hope that's not what they play. We'll keep this. We are in the play. I have a Chalice either on 1 or I have a Mazemind Tome. Looking okay. We'll see if we get lucky. Bird of Paradise. All right. Let's go ahead and run a Mazemind Tome out here. I don't feel the need to have something that could get pillaged like Chalice and not have any effect. I have a feeling I'm going to be losing a land here anyway. I didn't say how I was, but I just said I had a feeling. Scrying a land to the top would be nice. Gonna try for it. 2 ritual effects to the bottom, and top deck is a Slagstorm. Your move, opponent. Please don't blow up my Mazemind Tome. Bloodbraid Elf into it. I mean, I almost would pillage the Maze Mine Tome over that, but you know, pillages are ramming out ruins. We have an Arbor Elf here. Luckily, if I have a few lands in a row, I can eventually Slagstorm. We find a land. We'll play our land, pass the turn. This isn't looking very good. This is looking really bad. This is probably one of the hardest matchups for us, though. 4 mana Bloodbraid Elf. Don't spin into anything here. 5 mana. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. 5 turn clock here. Haha. 6 turns. I gain 4. Scry. Bottom Slagstorm. Land, please. Got the land. I'll take it. Chalice on 1 because, you know, they could play more birds and Arbor Elves. Glorybringer is going to wreck us. We need 2 running lands here so I can Slagstorm and then Chandra. If we get 2 running lands and my opponent has just random 1-drops like Bolts and Arbor Elves and Bloodbraid or Birds of Paradise, we have a shot. That being said, if we see another Glorybringer or Chandra, we can probably hit this button over here. Thunderbird. I've played 3 back in 2018. We used to play 3 Glorybringers in the Hollow One days. Oh gosh, help us all. Bloodbraid Elf. At least I can Slagstorm this. Top of the library is a Seasoned Pyromancer. Discarding 2 1-drops probably. Oh, discards the Gargaroth. Okay. Not so much 5 mana is hard, it's just the meta's not in an appropriate state where Glorybringer makes sense for us to be running. Case in point, we'd only be killing 1 thing. 8 damage to us, down to 12 here, needing a top deck land, and we get... Shoot this, or shoot this, 2, 3, 4, 8. Then I need to kill this, and I can't with 3 mana. Good game, opponent. Good game. Pia Nalar can chump block this. Just saying. Little 0-2 there against Ponza. Definitely a very hard matchup for us, though. They are able to ramp typically more consistently now with the ban of Simian Spirit Guide. We already play a little bit land light because we have 5 ritual effects. We added a land to 22 over 21. We have Maze Mine Tomes to try to smooth that out. But in general, they're going to be better because they have Pillage main decked. And Pillage gets rid of our artifacts. And that's how we're trying to lock things out. If we were more of an enchantment prison list, I think we'd have a better shot against them. Being that we're not, onward we go. All right, we're 0-1. My opponent's 0-1. We have a gemstone. We got the slag or the sinkhole that I'm going to get rid of, and then we've got some good powerful planeswalkers here. Ooh, ooh, this will be fun. I am going to wait on the Blood Moon because it doesn't matter here against Hardened Scales. You know what is really good against Hardened Scales? That's right, Karn, that great creator. There's a Hangerback Walker. It'll be a 2-2 here. Should be okay with us. Let's go ahead and ramp out Karn, that great creator. I'm going to go up and pass turn. Going up here because I actually kind of want to keep Karn around. I don't need to get bridge immediately yet. We'll be fine. All right, and with that, we play Karn and we win the entire match. 1-0 it is. On to match number 3. 1-1. Karn, good. All right, next match. Let's go. Blazing it tonight. We're gonna keep this. This is gonna be fun. Keep this, get rid of Chandra here off the gemstones. Maze Mine, try to hit the 3rd land, Magus or Bridge. We could also just Chalice if I top deck a land. We'll worry about Chandra or other ways to win the game later. Ooh. Ooh. They do value their time. What's up, Hoodwink? Grove Bird. I think I'm going to Chalice on 1 here. I think Magus could get bolted. They might have more 1-drops. Either naturally draw the land or not. Eldrazi's seem appropriate here. Maybe I can get this bridge down before they thought not sear me. Huh. Bye-bye, bridge. Goodbye, bridge. Goodbye. See if we can get Magus here. If not, I've got the Maze Mind Tome. Guess we'll Maze Mind Tome. Get a double scry here to look for the land. We'll put our upkeep stop back. This could be real, we might be real dead real fast here. We'll see. Type is Ooze. Oh. Okay. I like it. The type is the Ooze. We need to hit a land here. This is not a land I want to hit. I'm going to bottom this. We have to do better than that. We have to... Oh, where'd my... Oh, I put the upkeep on the wrong side, but I was rewarded. I was rewarded. I could kill these 2 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. I kind of want to kill these 2 things and just eat another Thought Knot. Let's see what's on top of our library. All right, bottom Karn because we need a land. I'm going to Slagstorm here, actually. I think I need to slow things down. This way I can then play Magus, and then if we fail to find something Magus again, having 2 Maguses, we could theoretically block this, or at least chump block it while we're looking for bridge. I knew it was on top. I knew the whole time. Save the draw. Opponent went straight to end step here. We'll scry, like we do. I'm gonna put that on top, because I'm just gonna play a million Maguses here. Dismember. Stomp! Oh. Great. Last God, cancel your credit card. Do it now. Oh, they have a waste now. Now keeping that Magus looks so silly. And here comes Reality Smasher. Okay, it's just Bone Crusher. I will take a bridge up the top. Looking for bridge or land? Gain 4. No, Rabble Master, go away. Your day is for later. All right, I'll take my land. Magus, go. Hopefully, Last God, hopefully. Oh, another Thought Knot Seer. All right. So, we're going to take 8 here. And just hope for the best. Bridge off the top. Right here. Cool. If I can't, then I cancel it and go about redoing all my auto payments. Yeah. It's a bit rough. All right, I'm just going to bring things in for Chalice. Chalice isn't very good in this matchup. So Braids, Angers, Kozilek's just for removal. I could bring in a Torpor here over this return, which is probably the correct play. So we'll do that instead of the return. But basically just one interaction. My opponent should be playing something like Chalice as well, so it's just not really important for us to do play it. They are a green version, so they might have more 1-drops. They could have claims, things like that. But Eldrazi in general won't worry about a Chalice. Wow, this hand's garbage. Oh, this hand's garbage. Mulligan away. I'm going to keep it out of the sheer value that I think Mazemind Tome will get us this game. Only reason I'm keeping here. So forest, there is the Bird of Paradises. Karn's not a bad one to see here. My opponent can Thought-Knot Seer us here. I would look for a ritual spell off the top if they do not have Thought-Knot Seer exactly here. But on time, Thought-Knot Seer. What if they are playing Karn too? Then Chalice is really bad. You're saying if they played Karn into my Mazemind Tomes, I might cry. There's the ritual too. There's the ritual. Let's cry again. Bottom the land. Slagstorm's interesting here, but I'm going to go ahead and play down another Mazemind Tome and pass the turn. My heart will slowly break if they play Karn the Great Creator here. Looks like it's a Reality Smasher, though. Gonna get hit for 9. I have to find Bridge. It's a good thing I have some Scries ahead of me. Bridge. We need to focus on Bridge. There it is. There it is. Play the Bridge. Hope they have no way to interact with this. Good luck. Me. Not opponent. Opponent can probably have a million things to get rid of Bridge. Good luck, me. Bloodbraid Elf spins the wheel, finds a Scavenging Ooze. All right. Slagstorm's looking powerful. Ancient Stirrings to find. Please stop, opponent. All right, Snow-Covered Forest. Top of the library, a Pia Kirnalar will bottom. Scry again here. I'll take the land now because I do have to get to that 4th land at some point. We're going to continue to empty the hand by dealing 3 damage to every creature. And we'll pass the turn. 4-1 finish for F&M. That's great. Second with the Infect, the Bant Infect, if I recall. Life is good. Boggles on Sunday. Good luck with that. All right. Somehow this bridge has to live. We'll see if it does. Let's scry and gain 4. Karn? Bottom. I'm going to take a natural draw here. Some bad natural draw. Desperate Ritual into draw with Mazemind Tome here now. We draw A. Okay, Rabble Master, make your tokens. Go for it. Their list confuses you? Nah. It's just red-green Eldrazi. It's an aggressive beatdown strategy. I like it. Look at this. They get the Seasoned Pyromancers. Sometimes they play the little hasty Eldrazi. You know, just fun things. Fun things. Easy things. Ancient Stirrings is a little bit of a weird one because they don't have as many colorless cards. Think of it as the Ponza list, but they decided to swap some of the Planeswalkers and all that for hasty or interactive cards like Thought-Knot, and sometimes they'll play Karn. Just a little Scavenging Ooze. No worries so far. All right. I like the Torp Orb here. Doesn't necessarily mean we're going to suddenly win. My opponent's not a whitelist, so they're not playing something like Skyclave or something as that. I do have to be a little bit aware of my opponent playing bolts for my Karn, so I might go up then down. It's tough to say. Go ahead and play a Blood Moon. I think it hurts them more than it hurts me. They can eat so many things. I'm just gonna hold on to what I have in terms of my Scavenger Grounds, Raminot Ruins, things like that. I thought they were gonna eat a lot more that they had maybe in their graveyard, but they don't. So really, I guess I need at this point Karn and Liquimetal Coating and hope they don't have a way to make my bridge die. What I might need to do is Liquimetal Coating and then another bridge, or Liquimetal Coating and a welding jar. Their out might be Karn uptick on the bridge. It might be an out. Chandra's a great one here. Chandra does threaten to end the game. We'll take that. I don't mind a second Magus here either. Second Blood Moon. Things are looking better. Better that we're down a game and looking better. Ancient Stirrings, please don't find Karn. Maybe they have Ratchet Bomb. There's the red Eldrazi. This is the one the red-green one plays, because it can steal people's stuff. Maybe they'll do that here, just for fun. They should. Gain control of my Magus. Let's go. Oh. I'm supposed to click this one. Alright, we hit a land here. We'll play our land. Uptick with Chandra, trying to get to an emblem or another card that wins us the game. Pass turn. Go ahead, opponent. Yeah, this Eldrazi. Bloodbraid spins into Noble Hierarch. Dang, Noble Hierarch. Luckily, I have a Magus to block the Noble Hierarch. Having a Braid now, too. That's nice. Uptick we go. We find another bridge. I will happily play that other bridge. I'm going to pass the turn here and leave a Braid up for the Noble Hierarch. I'd rather emblem and then start doing that to kill them faster. Second bridge was enough here, which is great to see. So they have bolts. Kind of want to put this Kozilek's Return in over one Rabblemaster. Kozilek's Return is going to hit nobles. It's going to hit birds. Technically even hits a Bloodbraid Elf. Seasoned Pyromancer it hits in the tokens. Rather that than Rabblemaster. I don't feel like Rabblemaster is really going to get in here. Actually, with that, I almost want to take Rabblemaster out for a Walking Ballista. Maybe try that. Chalice might even be just better at this point, seeing that what we saw. Actually, I kind of want to do that. Bring that in. Chalice on 1 seems to be reasonable against them. They have enough 1-drops that I've seen. Noble Hierarch is a way to get out of what they were kind of funneling themselves into. Well, let's keep this. This is fun. This is fun. Alright, I don't get to kill anything on turn 1. It looks like we might have a Thought-Knot Seer pretty quickly here. Oh. Noble. Alright. Someone top-decked either this or this. I'm going to go ahead and deal 3 damage to the Noble, just in case they're land light here. Love to be able to get one of these Karns down, but in the face of a potential Thought-Knot Seer, it's not looking very good. Extra Eldrazi Temple here. My opponent does have Thought-Knot Seer mana if they wish for it. They do have it. Will they cast it? They do. All right. They'll take a Karn. 2, 3, 4. You have to bottom this. I'm actually going to take a natural draw here, because if I draw naturally, I could then Karn and boot up Mazemind Tome to block. If I do that, it dies to a bolt. That's okay. I'd almost rather not have the Karn have the bridge in hand. At the same time, if they just play Reality Smasher here, then I lose the Karn. Maybe I just have to accept that a Thought-Knot Seer, they'd need to have another one, and I need to just go get bridge here. So what I'm thinking of is if I can block with the Mazemind Tome, down tick bridge, and then have a Karn, I could follow up with a Liquimetal Coating and probably lock the game totally out if they don't have an answer in a few turns. But if I uptick here and they just smash her in, then I'm just never getting that bridge and I could lose. I'm gonna go get bridge. It's the safer play here, but I think everyone can kind of understand why I would like to block instead. Another Thought-Knot Seer will make this feel really poor. All right. So we lose Karn. I do have 3 bridges still. And obviously the way they played could be that they just had the Thought-Knot Seer. I'm gonna take another Mazemind Tome here. They could also have, and if they have the Reality Smasher here, I'm gonna just kind of assume they had both. We're taking the Mazemind Tome so that I have multiple cards. See, they had the Smasher. I'm guessing they probably had all of this. So let's start looking for bridges. Quick, find bridge. They have it all. They kind of do. Bridge. Bottom. Bridge. We got there. Granted, we're hanging on by barely a strand here. They could kill this at any point. Bloodbraid spins into a Bird of Paradise. Luckily, I can anger the gods that away. I probably will. Scrying. Gonna bottom. Kozilek's Return. I know it can be instant speed, but I'll just burn it now. I want to hit the F6 button. Does play around Rec Sage. I don't think they have Rec Sage. I'll eat my words here if they play Rec Sage right now. They haven't really shown me a reason for me to worry about Rec Sage this entire time. At this point in the game, my opponent has all their basics. I'm gonna bottom the Blood Moon. I don't think it progresses the game to a winning state. We're gonna go ahead and attempt to anger. 1, keeping our hand low. 2, offering up killing the Scavenging Ooze before they have an opportunity to eat 2 creatures. Perfect example of where a land and Pia Kiran Nalaar will be much better than potentially Hazoret. Potentially. All right. We are but a removal spell from this bridge away from us getting dumpstered. That being said, we now have pressure. Torpor plus Pia Kiran Nalaar, no good. Not that we plan to play it that way. Want a backup bridge, or if I get Karn, I can go get a Welding Jar. Stomps Pia Kiran Nalaar. Haha, I still fly over you. I don't get to throw anything. New Smasher. They're down to 13 because they cast Bone Crusher. Land's good here. Oh, I should have attacked. I got distracted by the sub. Thank you so much for the 3 months. I don't think that's going to be the winning difference here, though. There we go. We were just making sure we could block, you know, a little bit of the damage, not the other 15 crashing in at our face. Oh gosh, they bolted. Oh gosh, this is going to be a forever clock. Forever. Extra bridge, though, is super nice here to have the 2. Unless they're randomly playing something like Ancient Grudge. We have the lines of victory here. Chandra would be probably the next best top deck. But I will take them not top decking something crazy here. Blood Moon's not doing a whole lot. They have the Waste, they have the Forest. Opponent stomps away my token, so now I need a Chandra to win this game. Shatterstorm. I took out Rabble Masters. Karn could win this game with a Walking Ballista at some point. Just gonna go back and forth till one of us finds an answer. Who will find their answer first? This guy. Oh, no. Noble Hierarch is an answer. Haha, I have a blocker. No, Bird of Paradise is a really good answer. It flies. All right. I need an answer to this. Need an answer. They have a threat. In for 1. Come on, lands. You can stop this anytime you want to. Oh, please. Lands. It's a 1/2 flying threat that's beating me down here. We're flooding hard. Come on, deck. All right, I will take Karn. Karn here. Sideboard, I kind of want to do a Walking Ballista now. So let's go get that Walking Ballista. Put it on 3 and hope that last card isn't a bridge. Or, sorry, a bolt. And now this can shoot the bird that's been flying. I would love to be able to pump the Walking Ballista up a little further here. It was even on 3. A little better than 2. Let's go ahead and pump Walking Ballista twice here and maybe go get Liquimetal Coating. I know Liquimetal Coating is like a million. I could get a Chalice on 0 or 1. I know Liquimetal Coating is so far away from winning this game, but what I'm going to do on their upkeep, I guess shutting off green doesn't really shut off because of the Noble, but we can make things a little awkward for them. Start using Karn, shoot this, pump up Walking Ballista, make it so they have no green mana. Yeah, we can kill the Forest here and then we can ping the Noble. We'll plus Walking Ballista here. That way we're always out of bolt range. And we'll give Noble a small hug here. Smallest of hugs. Now they're off green. And I can take them off a Waste next, which feels really good. End step, I can get rid of the Ritual because I don't need it in hand. Or I can hold it for the next land. Plays Bone Crusher. Things are looking good. I won't say clear and done here, but they're looking good. get rid of the waste. Let's go ahead and cast Double Ritual here. Gives me 4 mana for Walking Ballista. And we have it next turn. Walking Ballista is an 8/8. Next turn we get it. And if they're having to fire at Walking Ballista, they're not doing the Karn or the Liquimetal Coating, and that should slowly close out the rest of their options. They also don't know if I have a second Walking Ballista I could have gotten. I guess if I had a second Walking Ballista, I could have won there. Looking good. Did we get there? That's the big question. Red Prison does it again. Ooh. Ooh, a bridge coming too. Extra reinsurance. Would definitely go for the double plus here on the Walking Ballista. We only have 2 after that, but that would be lethal. Like me some Red Prison. That's what I like. That is what I like. What's a lock? We've done that a few times now. Some different locks are happening tonight. It's always good. Always appreciated. I got distracted by that sub. I almost lost my concentration. It's a good reason. That bridge top deck, though, that was only possible by hanging on to the 1 Maze Mind Tome. How hard is Prison without monkeys? Not hard at all. Just gotta be the Warden. Black-white Stompy again? Do it. Play the Black-white Stompy. Why not? Go for gold. Black-white Thalia Eldrazi Stompy. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Yeah, you could do something with that. Why no Chrome Mox? Not legal. Bam. Not legal. Let's play our next match. Match number 4 here. League number 2 of the night. 2-1 and my opponent's 2-1. Here we go again with these whole 1-landers. I'm gonna mulligan this. All right, this has a few lands. We'll keep this, get rid of Slagstorm, and lean heavily on our lock pieces. Ah, here we go. All right, this is gonna be a really tough matchup for us. It is Burn. I do have a Chalice here, but Burn and Bridge don't get along very well. We'll see what happens. Extra Goblin Guide, attacking for 4 damage here. Wishing I had my Slagstorm. Karn off the top here. Chalice into play. Attacks for some damage here. We are going to play a Blood Moon to shut off the potential white my opponent will have. We may be just dead, though. They Helix us, and then they do another 2 spell. Ooh. We live on here. We're down to 6. I can't quite get a Chalice on 2 here. If I put a Chalice on 2, we die. I have to kill one of these now. Kill 1. Go ahead, opponent. Love to do a Chalice on 2 here. Maybe they'll ignore Chandra. They do. We pick up another land. We're at 4. Riftbolt suspended. Feel like I have to put a Chalice on 3 here, because otherwise I'm dead. But then I have no idea what I'm doing against the Goblin Guide. I could Rabble and Chalice on 2. I could get a Dragon's Claw, but I die anyway. 2 from the Rift Bolt, 2 from here. Definitely playing a land here. If I put Rabble Master, or Chalice on 2 and Rabble Master, I do die to a future Rift Bolt. Yeah, legendary rolls under Blood Moon still exist. Gonna die to Skewer potentially as well. On 2, we have almost all of it stopped. Tomahawk they do. They can. If I put this on 2 and Rabble Master, at least I don't get Searing Blazed. I think I have to put the Chalice on 2 here. Play out a Rabble Master. And kind of hope for the best. I could then technically Karn Uptick on Bridge as a blocker as well if they decide to shoot the Rabble Master. I go to 1 here. Oh my gosh. I won. I won! I'd let that go out a few more turns. I won! That's great against Burn. That's fantastic. Oh my gosh. I'm not supposed to win like that. I'm not supposed to win like that. Luckily, we have 8 cards for this matchup. Bridge is out. 1 Karn can come out here. Magus can come out. Whoops. Magus and Magus. And then probably just another Karn. Let's do that. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's go. Woohoo! Let's get some Dragon's Claws. I'm a little surprised they conceded there. I think it was an early concede. The 1 lander, but I have 2 Dragon's Claws, and I can't even believe I'm saying I want this. Why Magus over Blood Moon? Taking the Maguses out? Because Searing Blaze is a real problem for us. Less things that they can kill. You would all keep with only a 75% chance to hit that second land on turn 2. You guys are funny. If I do find it though, this hand, if I find 2 lands off the top, it's almost a guaranteed win. I kind of want to keep it. I'm trying to decide. I'm looking at the top 4 cards, thinking about them, meditating. We won't draw it the first time, but we'll draw the land the second time. We're gonna keep like a loony. Gonna keep like a loony. No 1-landers. Don't do it. You'll regret it. Goblin Guide, here, land. Oh, Dragon's Claw number 3. Come on, Goblin Guide, be our friend. Be our friend. Land. Land. Right here, land. Yes, we win the game. We win the game. Dragon's Claw number 1, go. Don't blow this up. You're rude. Use the ability. You think you got us. Ha ha. Slagstorm off the top. Could kill Goblin Guide here, or I could Dragon's Claw again. Duh. Dragon's Claw. Duh. Could Blood Moon to stop Boros Charm and Helix. Aha! Resolves. Smashes again. Opponent's out to kill us. Not feeling good anymore. They play another creature, I'll Slagstorm. Riftbolt suspended. In for 2. Chalice of Great Voids. Too bad. Claw. Go, opponent. I will have a Claw resolve here. Third one. Boros Charm me. I die. Good game. Dang. Wasn't enough. 3 claws and it wasn't enough. Why? My opponent had double smash. I mean, it basically did everything we thought we wanted. And then really didn't do anything that we wanted it. It still wasn't enough. I back my decision on not wanting this card here. This hand's garbage. We're sending it back. Mulligan. This is also a one-lander. This is bad. Oh, mulligan. This is significantly better. Let's keep. Chandra, Slagstorm here. Done. Gonna be looking at Dragonclaw. Gonna be looking at Chalice on 1. Let's make it happen. How many smashes does my opponent have this time? Goblin Guide, help us out. 1 land off the top. Oh, that's not a... Oh, it's a Dragon's Claw. It's a Dragon's Claw. Eat it. Have a Dragon's Claw. I want to see this smash. Smash it. Desperate Ritual off the top. Lava Spikes. Okay. Obviously, I will gain 1. Lava Spikes. I'm going to play another Dragonclaw here instead of Chalice on 1. Because this will do a lot when I Slagstorm their 2 more creatures they're about to play. Nah, Chalice never on 1. Look at this. Look at how great this is looking. Winner. What were we gonna draw? Winner. They don't know about this Slagstorm. I'm not sure why they conceded. We won. 3-1. Dragon's Claws are OP. Go buy them. Buyout incoming. Karn OP. Dragon's Claw OP. Make sure they're white bordered. Yeah, it's 2 early concedes. I still really hate that I have 4 Dragon's Claws in my sideboard. That card is, in my opinion, too narrow. It's not very good, doesn't really benefit you with a Karn package, and doesn't really do much sideboard games if you need to be aggressive. But we're playing 4 of them. But we're playing 4 of them, because why not? Stream sniping? Then they stream sniped and went, I lose. Let's take my cards elsewhere. Fine by me. We're playing against December. They're a little early to the year. It is only April. Turn 1 Blood Moon. I'm gonna keep it. This is a really greedy keep. So greed. Much greed. Let's do it. This is basically a 1-lander. I don't need to rush the Blood Moon out, so I will await. Take another land would be great if I can just play Blood Moon without using the ritual. I can still do it with the gemstone. Opponent's got the Trons. Land? Alright. I'll do it this way. Blood Moon here. I still have double red. An extra land here will allow me to play Chandra. This puts them to 3. Let's go. I know, Hoodwinked. I know. Wasn't that kind of ridiculous, Hoodwinked? Just saying. I feel kind of bad for Zach. But I don't feel bad enough that I want to play more Tron. you know, it's kind of this, like, weird middle ground. But yeah, there's a lot of burn out there. Ugh, I needed another land. This looks really, really sketchy here with an O-Stone. Please no double lands here, opponent. You still loved it? Hey, what did we do? We did decently, I think, considering I probably kept things I wasn't supposed to. We did okay. We tried to combat the anti-Tron League. Oh, they found the land. Oh, don't Sylvan Scrying. Oh. All right, O-Stone's gonna blow up Blood Moon here next turn. I have no way to get a Karn here fast enough. I'm not gonna play Chandra here. Maybe my opponent forgets to play their land. Maybe they don't blow up Blood Moon. Maybe they allow me to play Karn and are skipping to their end step for some reason. Playing anything here gets it blown up by Oblivion Stone. Alright. Opponent has Tron and a bit more. I'm hoping for no Ulamog. If there is Ulamog, I guess I could play Bridge. Sylvan Scrying. This is a good example where Dragon's Claw is not very good. We have so many Dragon's Claws here that in this situation I have nothing else to be more aggressive with. My opponent looks like they're going to just play Ugin and then go get Ulamog, and I'm just dead. Karn, go get Ulamog, down tick on a land, and I'm just dead. I'm just dead. I don't think I can beat an Ulamog here. Down tick land, basic mountain. I could put a Rabblemaster into play, attack this. Ulamog kills both lands, and I'm just not going anywhere. Three, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go ahead and concede this one. All right, Braids can come in here over our bridges. Really don't have much else. We really have to hit like the Blood Moon and the Rabblemaster. It's like the ideal situation here. They did have an O-Stone and they had the Tron. Hoodwink's excited. Hoodwink's like, yeah, that's what I wanted to do to Fluffy. Oh, turn 2 Rabblemaster. Is it enough? Let's go. Let's believe. Slagstorm indeed. Handsome. Slagstorm indeed. Deals damage upstairs. We're going to scare them by keeping a 7. They'll be like, oh no, mull to 4. We'll get them. Oh gosh, they kept 7. Oh gosh. We're in trouble. Zach, not me. Be funny to get another ritual effect. If I got another ritual effect there, there's a world in which I maybe actually do the Karn there to go get Liquimetal Coating and just win the game. But alas, Rabblemaster it is, Slagstorms, and hope my opponent has non-Tron here. They'll probably play mine, go get Sylvan Scrying mana with the Chromatic Star, and have Tron next turn. It'll be okay. We'll survive. Not really. Not really. Ancient Stirring, that's better. I like seeing that. Little less likely to hit. Is there any skill involved when playing Tron? Yes. Yes. If you believe a list, any list in that matter, does not have some variations of skill or decision making, then you're not considering Magic as a whole. I think all decks have some levels. You have me go play Tron, and there will be 20 people that tell you I played it incorrectly. So either 20 people are wrong, and my decision was right, or those 20 people know more in-depth things. Think about the sequencing of Ancient Strains and Chromatic Stars, when to use those, when to make green, maybe your multicolored Tron, very rare, but maybe you have that. When to play a certain land, when to expose and reveal a land versus when you play it so that your opponent knows or doesn't know what you have. What you're fetching with the Ancient Strains when you see a payoff card, but also maybe a cantrip, and based on whatever you have in your hand. A lot of decisions. Opponent's going to be on the play here. Everyone is conceding very early. It's making it a fast league. All right, we're going to keep it. My opponent's going to have that Nature's Claim, and I'm going to laugh at them. No turn 1 Moon, but it is a turn 2. Concessions are aggressive. It's been a fast league, which is good. We like that. Move it along. Move it along. Opponent kept 7. I kept 7. Good luck. Bridge is the last thing I wanted to see. I want to see Rabble Masters. Jim Davis named his name Dog Karn. Karn Dog. Karn Dog. All right. Luckily, we have a Magus here. We're hoping that this is enough. I may play this bridge. I have nothing else to worry about here. It could be a 3-league night at this rate. It might be. Who knows? Opponent went to second main and then went to the end step. Interesting. We are attacking here for 2. I don't know if I play bridge. Do I? I'm just going to pass here. Playing bridge and then Pia Kiran Alar would be a good thing. Here comes the Dismember on the Magus. Down to 14. Could be burned. They do not have Tron yet. Scary times, though. Walking Ballista is kind of interesting because I could kill that now. And based on the mana I have in hand, I think I want to do this. Dismember. No Blood Moons to be seen here. We'll go ahead and play bridge in case we do top deck Pia Kiran Alar. Remember, we don't have Mom Dog in this list, so bridge is okay here. 4 mana for my opponent. They play Karn, that Great Creator. That's really unnerving. Oh no. Don't kill me, opponent. Are they gonna go get Boat? They probably go get Liquid Metal Coating. They do. Joke's on them, I have so many lands. Haha, they think they've got us. Joke's on you. Pfft, Mountain? Ha, I only need 4 mana. Wait for me to get my Karn, then what are you gonna do? Too bad Slagstorm doesn't redirect to my opponent's Planeswalkers. That's a really bad card for us to see. Expedition Map gives them lots of mana. This could be the end of us. Very, very soon. Crack this. Play your land, have 5 mana. Play O-Stone. They get a forest because they have Sylvan Scrying. That's broken. Aha, I have Magus. Get wrecked. It's not really getting wrecked. It's actually far from it. Slagstorm's hitting Planeswalkers is a card I could see printed in Standard in a couple of years. It used to with the Planeswalk or the damage redirect. Could use my Abrade here. Please don't have Wormcoil. Please don't have Wormcoil. What do I need here? Pia Kiran Alar, and I need my opponent to not draw any more lands and kill me with Karn. There goes Scavenger Grounds. Claims away the bridge. Attacks me for 6. It's all falling apart here. It's what Tron does to Red Prison players that aren't aggressive enough. I could wipe out the worm tokens if those were to show up. I don't think they're going to. The Tale has sold his time. This is where all those Dragon's Claws are not helping us at all. If we had more creatures or something more aggressive, this is the exact scenario where I think it would be nice to be able to punch in for some more damage. Yeah, they're at the point that they can just hard cast big threats. Go Rabblemaster. Noting Rabblemaster won his game 2 very quickly. Wormcoil is going to just be too much here, though. And now that we've kind of missed on some lands for a little bit, we're at this weird state where we're going to be at 3 lands going forward now. And we're just not going to be able to stop what's going on here. We can't, this is to opponents. Ramming Out Runes does not redirect to Planeswalkers. Also sacking lands to Karn, probably just not a good idea. That too. Magus is out. But this doesn't redirect. It might have been a mountain at the time. And sacrificing a land to get the Karn just doesn't make sense. My opponent is making Magus of the Moon an artifact so they can claim our Magus of the Moon. That's not good. Why do you need so much mana, opponent? You're already winning. Walking Ballista is obtained here so that they can kill this and kill me. I believe they have enough to kill me, making it a 6/6. Actually, no, because I gain life because of the Nature's Claim. Shoots my token. Shoots Rabblemaster. Hits for 6, +3, 9. Die on the next turn. I need Bridge. Then I need... I don't know. I really don't have anything. It's a shame I don't have a bridge here. Karn getting played here would stop a lot of the problems I'm having. Worldfire, yes. I need Worldfire. Still 9. If I Slagstorm, I'm gonna Slagstorm myself. Let's make sure we take a pain here too. Good game, Tron player. Good game. This results in Red Prison going 3-2 here in League number 2 for the evening. Just weren't fast enough. Just weren't fast. We hit a lot of lands. I'll give that to us. Hit a lot of lands. Karn the Great Creator is a pretty good card, and Liquid Metal Coating's doing exactly what we try to do sometimes. And they just have a lot more mana than us. I can't complain about a 3-2 though, not with Red Prison. On the winning side of the 5-0 leagues. Winning side of 3-2. Yeah, this is like Dragon's Claw won us a game or won us a match, which is good. But you're looking at 4 cards that could be just anything. Like Eidolons could be decent. 2 extra Legion War Bosses and Hazoret. Other aggressive 1, 2, or 3 drops. More interaction with things like Abrades, Wormcoil Engine, Walking Ballistas, Batterskulls, Grafdigger's Cages, Relics. But what's funny is you're noticing the Dragon's Claws are coming up just slightly more often than, say, those graveyard lists. I'm sure I can complain if I try. The damage enchantment, Roiling Vortex, that damages us both. But that would be kind of an interesting one. Red Prison doing the Red Prison things, though.